M.I.A. EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Detroit Lions. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go! Ric Flair! What? 180! What's that?
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Whoa! What's that?
A second down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one broke it up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
What's that?
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get this up to the 44. And Zach Allen there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. From the gun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Lift! Strut!
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Play action now. It's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a run out. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Goff in the pistol. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll run with Gibbs. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
We go tonight. 180.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
5.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Lions. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. first and 10. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Now Hubbard. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with Hubbard. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue.
And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. Braden Fisk, he gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. They'll set the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and a long way to go. To throw is Nix. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
It's just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's gone. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And a good job following his block. There's a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Goff to throw, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing is Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and downs too often in today's NFL.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
1st down, Broncos.
Here's Hubbard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Nix from the gun on third down. And this is caught on the sideline. Didn't have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
A 40-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, this is Hubbard. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jair Brown on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Broncos move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now an opening past the 30. He's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Hey, 5. Louis.
To throw is Goff. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A 1st down throw for Nix. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well. Behind the line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Moving outside the pocket. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long. Throwing. Nix. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. That'll be returnable from the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Value 1. Value 3. Value 3.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
180. Listen. 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. It doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number two kicks off. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
They'll try the right side with Hubbard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
The connection made to Ayuk. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Flushed to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Back to throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Four down. Two. Here we go. Get up.
They'll start start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Will mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Hold on. Chill.
That's quickly out to Williams. Down the sideline. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
Just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. He'll go play action with Nix. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
At the 45-yard line.
A run with Hubbard. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
20!
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the Broncos' 9-yard line.
2 for 1. 2 for kill. Up. Ric Flair. 180. Maverick. Turbo set.
They hand it to Gibbs. He kept waiting for that cutback lead to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Cut. Right plane. We go. 76. Shell. Shell. 5. Cut.
Now, Goff. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Ladies.
Here's Goff. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
Lions 27, Broncos 17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing is Nix. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Cut. Four down. 180. What's that?
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He gets this one complete to Johnston. It was 3rd and 16, and they got 17. And a new set of downs.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Go. Like 20. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
180. 17. 7.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will score! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First down, here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with those short fields and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Easy, 180, and kill. Cal, you won.
Goff in the pistol. Well, a short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Run it to the right here with Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Bernard on the tackle.
Hold on.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the first down, and it sets up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17.
Got to throw it here on first down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, Goff. Forced to his right, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing here is Goff. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground with Harvey. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's Nix to throw. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Nix from the gun on third down. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go. 180. DC. What's up?
They'll go again with Swift. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. The Lions will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
First down throw for Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up. Taking it down. They got it. Oh, Lee McNeil getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Second down. Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.